We left Dorsey for the Glaw Estates the next afternoon at 4. Our itinerary was to meet the representatives of House Glaw that evening, an overnight stay and then a tour of the estates the following morning. After that, negotiations if both parties were still interested.
Welcome to House Glaw, Sire Farcheval.
My lady, Michaelis.
If you would kindly follow me.
I trust that your journey was pleasant. We find that the weather here is so much more clement than at the coast. I'm sure you will find your stay here most relaxing compared with Dorsey. I hear that the city is simply pandemonium right now, what with all the martial celebrations. Not that I get much chance to visit, you understand. House Glaw may be one of the oldest families of Gudrun, but it is to the future that we look. So I am kept ever busy attending to the needs of prestigious trade delegations such as your own.
I have seldom seen such extravagance and riches outside of an imperial court, or Tobias Maxilla's staterooms. The grandeur of the house itself and its ostentatious decorations spoke of a family as wealthy as it was old. A cousin of the Glaw family and his entourage were visiting from off-world, as were several other trade delegations, and a wealthy shipmaster called Gorgon Locke.
Welcome to our humble abode, Master Farcheval.
It is an honor, my Lord Oberon.
For a grain merchant from Smaita, it surely must be.
Uricel, commander of the House Militia and brother of Oberon, the current Lord Glaw.
I don't know, Urizel. I have met plenty of rich grain merchants.
Gorgon Locke, wealthy shipmaster.
But how many with such intriguing female company?
And Ecclesiarch Datso, representative of some missionary order from the sub-sector Edgewell Damask, which House Glaw was sponsoring. This would be a long night. Well?
We ran sweeps of this wing while you were at dinner. Most of the rooms were spy-wired with vox feeds and a few picked sensors. Haldane has set up a small jammer to blind the spyware in our suite. To probe beneath the manor, we need to bring the gun cutter in closer, but we can't do that while their long-range scanners are active. If you can get to the top of the east tower, you should be able to disable their scanners. As far as we can tell, it's possible to get to the towers across the roof. But there are servo skulls patrolling constantly. You will need to be very careful.
If I'm not back in an hour, you can start to worry.
Get out of you. You just stay.
Scanners down. Moving the gun cutter into position now. Eisenhorn, they have some kind of jammer operating. Its disruption signal is emanating from the guardhouse. You should be able to see the building. We won't be able to scan anything until it's gone, I'm afraid. You'll have to find some way down. Sorry, Gregor. Eisenhorn, there's a fire escape on the outside of the wing you are currently in. It might be the safest way to the garden.
Sir, the scanners are down, and we have reports of an intruder.
Knock this wing down and put extra patrols in the gardens.
Should we inform the Glaws?
No, they don't want to be disturbed. Find who's responsible. I want their heads or it's ours.
Who's there? You made a huge mistake.
The hangar is outside the main gate. You'll need to retrace your steps back through the main entrance. Good luck.
Intruder! Hey, you! Stop!
And we're in.
Get out of here. Stop. Found you, scum.
Close, Gregor. There's an entrance just by your present position, but it could be concealed.
The size of the underground base spoke of a complex and expensive operation that stank of corruption.
Hey, you, stop! You've made a huge mistake. Hey, you! Stop! What was that? You? Hey, what are you doing? Stop!
Be still.
The answers I needed to shut this tyranny down lay deeper into the base.
Information scanning in progress. Error. Identification failed. Warning. Chamber purge active.
Secured with 2 weeks.
You said that a month ago. What's the matter? You trying to inflate your fee?
I'm just trying to explain the delay. They're a difficult enough culture to deal with at the best of times.
That's why we pay you.
But we won't stand much further delay. We've invested a great deal in this matter. Time, funds, resources. It's meant holding back or cancelling other enterprises. Some of them very special to us.
You will not be disappointed, Lord. The Archeo-Xenon provenance of these items speaks for itself. The Saruthi are serious about their offer.
As I got closer, I could sense something terrible within.
Step away from the Pontius scum. Don't make me repeat myself.
A face was looking down at me as I came round. A handsome face with blank eyes. The face started to say something. Then it combusted and melted away. and I realized it was just a dream. And I awoke properly, into a world that was nothing but pain.
Enough! Don't kill him! Enough, I said, Locke! Recognize this, Eisenhorn. Thought you'd wile your way in among us and then produce this crest and make us all cower in fear. Doesn't work that way with the House of Glaw. We're not afraid of your kind.
Then you are very foolish indeed.
You think your friends are going to help you? We've rounded them all up. They're just down the cell block yonder.
I'm perfectly serious. Others know I'm here, and you really don't want to be messing with a servant of the Inquisition, no matter how much at your mercy you think he is.
Don't worry. I don't underestimate the Inquisition. I'm just not afraid of it. Now, there are some questions I'd like answers to.
You got it wrong, Glaw. It's you who will provide the answers.
That is a Straussine neural scourge. Our friend Mr. Locke is quite an expert in its application. We were delighted when he volunteered to run this interrogation.
Educated man like you knows all about pressure points. So do the Strossi. But they like to do more than tap them. They like to burn them out. I studied with one of their sacred torturers for a year or so. This grip, for example, the one that's choking you. It's also paralyzing your respiratory system and stopping your heart. Just like that. I can stop your heart, burst your brain, blind you, so play along!
I could barely hear him. Blood was drumming in my ears, and explosive light and color patterns were fogging my vision.
He's halfway to death. I told you fools I wanted answers.
Ask me yourself.
What brought you to my house, Inquisitor?
The Pontius. It was a gamble, and I wasn't hopeful. But there was always a chance that the very word might auto-slay them as it had done Simon Croats in the Sundome on Hubris. As I suspected, it didn't.
You came from Hubris.
I stopped iClone's work there.
It was aborted anyway.
What is the Pontius?
If you don't know, I'm hardly going to tell you. I don't think he knows anything about the true matter, but I want to be certain. Can you be trusted to work efficiently, Locke?
My index needle is lancing right into your parento-occipital sulcus, directly influencing your truth center. You cannot lie, no matter what. What do you know of the true matter?
Nothing.
What is your name?
Gregor Eisenhorn.
Where were you born?
Dekera's world.
Your first sexual conquest?
I was 16, a maid in a scholam.
Your darkest fear.
The man with blank eyes.
What do you know of the true matter?
Nothing. Gorgonlock continued to question me for 4 hours. 4 hours that I know about. Beyond those, I recall nothing.
Lie still, Gregor. You're with friends. Lay still, old friend.
You know me, Amos.